break because it's been manic at the North Pole. Everybody's running around and Santa's ticking off his naughty and nice list because it's nearly Christmas. Yay! I managed to get a little bit of time off to come and read you all a very, very special story. Is that all right? I thought it might be. So my special story today is all about the time a long time ago when Santa Claus got very tired after all of his Christmas work, and everybody thought, do you know what? Santa never gets any presents, so I think it's about time we gave him something nice. So this is the story of Santa's surprises. Once upon a time, the fairies and the elves of the North Pole were enjoying their Christmas party when Santa Claus finished work for the night. The tired old man heard all the laughter and the music as he led his sleepy reindeer to the barn for a rest. He smiled and he said,
"Ho, ho, ho, ho! Well done, boys, thank you,"
as the deer snuggled down in the straw. Meanwhile, the fairies and the elves were playing musical statues. They had to dance around the room, and then, when the music stopped, they had to stay in the same position and hold as still as they possibly could. Everyone that moved was out, and the last one was the winner. The music stopped, and bump! Holly the fairy fell in a heap on the floor, and everyone burst out laughing. She had been flying, and when she stopped flapping her wings to be a statue, she fell to the ground. Embarrassed, she crept outside. Then she saw Santa's sleigh by the barn and decided to invite him to the party. Inside the barn, Holly found Santa Claus fast asleep and couldn't help but giggle at his snoring. But then, she suddenly felt sorry for him. He must be so worn out after travelling all over the world to make Christmas wonderful for all the children, she thought. And now he's too tired to enjoy Christmas. What a shame. Holly flapped her wings and went back to the big party. Everyone was sitting round a huge table and tucking in to ice cream, fairy cakes, jelly and trifle. One naughty elf threw some jelly across the table and it hit another elf in the face. Splat! It hit Eddie Elf in the face! Stop that, Elmer, said Holly, surprising the naughty elf as she flew over him and tapped him on the head. Holly found her place at the table next to Ivy, the queen of the Christmas fairies, and said to her, Santa's asleep in the barn. I feel so sad. I've never even thought how tired he must be after making all the boys and girls happy, and yet no one gives him anything. He makes Christmas special, but where are his presents? Maybe we could find some for him before he wakes up.
Yes, you're right. Christmas should be special for Santa too,
said Ivy, and then she banged on the table.
Listen, everyone, listen. Poor Santa is fast asleep and tired out in the barn, and so he won't enjoy Christmas, and he won't even have any presents to open. Let's all think and see what we can do to make Christmas special for Santa, because he works so hard for everyone else.
After a few moments, a group of fairies suggested spinning a cover of silk to put over him in the barn.
Good idea,
said Ivy, nodding her approval.
Set to work straight away.
Elmer and Eddie the elf made a delicious meal for Santa and put it by him in the barn for when he woke up. And all the other elves and fairies made a whole list of surprise presents for him of all different shapes and sizes. In the morning, Santa still lay asleep on the straw in the barn, but he was covered in the beautiful silk spread. A big meal and all the presents were awaiting him for when he woke up. But he didn't wake up. He slept all day, and the next day, and the next day. Santa's food was replaced each day, and everybody kept thinking of new exciting presents to get him until the barn was completely full to the top. What are we ever going to do with all these presents? Christmas is over.
I think I know, answered Ivy. Children open a little window in an advent calendar every day in December leading up to Christmas, don't they? They get a surprise every day.
Agreed a puzzled Holly.
Well, we have enough presents to give him a surprise each day until next Christmas.
What a wonderful idea, gasped Holly. While Santa slept, all the elves and fairies took all the presents to Queen Ivy's castle. It was a lot of hard work trudging to and from the castle all day. No sooner had the last parcel been taken away, Santa started to stir. Holly and Ivy watched as he yawned, sat up, stretched, and then noticed the silk spread on his lap.
For me?
Read a puzzled Holly.
Well, we have enough presents to give him a surprise each day until next Christmas.
What a wonderful idea, gasped Holly. While Santa slept, all the elves and fairies took all the presents to Queen Ivy's castle. It was a lot of hard work trudging to and from the castle all day. No sooner had the last parcel been taken away, Santa started to stir. Holly and Ivy watched as he yawned, sat up, stretched, and then noticed the silk spread on his lap.
For me?
He smiled.
What a lovely surprise.
Every morning after that, until the following Christmas, there was always a special surprise for Santa on his doorstep. Sometimes it was a carving from a carpenter elf, and sometimes it was socks, or it might have been a pretty lampshade, or a jar of honey, or sweets, or even pyjamas. As Christmas drew near again, the surprises were a new red hat, some black boots, a new red suit, and a string of jingle bells. So Santa enjoyed a wonderful year full of surprises. And that's my story. I hope you liked it. I bet you didn't realise that Santa Claus gets presents as well. Well, I think they're going to be needing me back at the North Pole now because it's all hands on deck for a great Christmas. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and you all stay safe and you all be kind to one another. Because remember, Santa's always watching.